Happy holidays and New Year's. It's another, New Year's. It's coming up. Last one of these in 2023. You know what time it is.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
You bumpy. And hello, thank you for stopping by another crazy wild edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company Wild Card Wednesday. Or if you're really, really, really not anywhere near the United States, it's Wild Card Thursday. All right, we're gonna do this 4 rounds. If you don't know how this works, you bring any adult beverage, really, only mincemeat beverage, like a beer or a wine or a spirit. Again, really any adult beverage. And let's have fun. The only other real stipulation to this particular program is don't be a douche, you douche. Cheers, and may the beverages be delicious. And happy 2024 coming up in a couple of days. Hopefully everybody's ready for that. You've all had a good 2023. I got a good old question to ask at the end of this particular Wildcard Wednesday. I know there's a couple more days to go in 2023, but maybe at the very end of this program, you have a thought about the question, and we'll get to that when we conclude. Before we conclude the video, and before we get to that, let's say hello to all the panelists we have this evening from the United States and around the world. Starting with that cheery, happy dude from the great state of New Jersey, the co-host of the Wildcard Wednesday. We have, you know what? Let's put it all together like this so far. We have Alex, the beer master.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Cheers.
We have the rapper from New Jersey over there. What in the world? All right, New Jersey, New Hampshire over there. Bumpy Road Bruce.
You did to me, bro.
Hey, we got Tanner from East Public Reviews in the great state of Rhode Island. Right below Bumpy there.
Nice.
In the middle, the nose of knowledge, the
brewer
of Bubblegut Craft Beer, the beer man himself, Beer Man, Oregon. And from Australia, we have Short and Stout Beer Reviews with Sammy. What's up, bro?
G'day, boys.
Yeah, right?
Appreciate you, Sammy. Don't forget.
Wait a minute. Won't show that guy.
Uncle Sing.
Oh, really? All right. And your boy, you know you love him, Thomas Metal 75 for the Massachusetts Beer Reviews. All right. So once again, we're gonna do four different rounds on Wildcard Wednesday. First round is the introduction and the pouring of said beer, wine, or spirit. Second round will be just the review portion. We reserve round number 3 for letter grades, ratings, final words, or however you're gonna conclude your beer review. And then the fourth round will go into shout outs for your own personal YouTube channel and everybody else's YouTube channel that you would like people to check out and subscribe to. And we'll conclude that fourth round there. I will not divulge on what the questions, but I want to hear as a wrap up to 2023 here. I do have a question for all the panelists on panel, and hopefully you can come up with an answer that resonates with you as far as I'll just give you. I'll give the question now. How about that? So people can kind of think about it. We're at the end of question or round 4. We're gonna have everybody, and if you don't have an answer to this, kind of what sort of sticks out in your head in 2023 at least. Let us know either what your favorite beer was in 2023, or at least if you can't come up with a favorite beer, what beer kind of sticks up that was pretty memorable in 2023. So we'll at the very end of the program we'll go well, when everybody individually is done doing their shout outs, we'll have an answer to favorite or most memorable beer of 2023.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Cool. And we'll start that round one off with Alex, the beer master, for a pouring of his beer, wine, or spirit.
Yes, exactly, legendary Eric. But yeah, I've had this a couple years ago. It is Wickerbach Stout, Sunday morning stout, and it is a 11.8% by volume. It's a stout aged in bourbon barrels with coffee. Again, I haven't had this in a couple years. I saw this at the legendary BJ store, and I freaking was excited because I've had this a couple years ago. Yeah, I think you've seen me review it. I might have reviewed it, but I know I put it on my Instagram because I looked it up. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a couple years. It's
They're out of Easton, Pennsylvania, I believe.
Yeah, you meant Wirebach? Probably. Yeah, I've only had this beer once. This is my second time having it. Let's pour this up.
Yeah, Easton, Pennsylvania.
And it's a strong beer, but I someone gave it to me, and they had it for 4 years. This one is a pack. This is a pack, but I've just recently got this. So, all right, let's see what this looks like. That's what it looks like. We'll give the smell, taste next time around. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
We're going to hear from the baller of New Hampshire himself, Bumpy Road.
Yep.
Am I really next?
Yes.
You're next, Mr. Bumpy.
Mr. Bumpy. Hello.
These are not good glasses to put in the dishwasher. It kind of
With the label.
ruins the spyglass.
That's why I wash all my glasses, Mr. Bumpy, when it comes to beer glasses.
Yeah. So, anywho, proper glassware here with this spyglass beer. Yeah, that's the can art on this. There's a little story behind this beer. It's called Positively Charged. It is an IPA at 7% ABV. And it has Citra, Eldorado, and Kahatu hops in it. It says the Plus Company, a nonprofit organization, has supported individuals with disabilities in the community for over 50 years. Our mission is to empower adults with disabilities to maximize their independence through customized supports and services. You can visit their website at www.pluscompany.org.
You said Bus Company?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
Empower individuals with disabilities to maximize their independence. And this can art was done by a couple of individuals that are actually in this program. Art by Plus Company clients Anna and Abby, a hazy IPA brewed in collaboration with the Plus Company. And like I said, it's hopped with Citra and Eldorado Kahatu hops.
Well,
a nice positive battery there in the middle.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Bumpy, you hit a nail on that. I think people that have special needs and disabilities, like based off of me, I think should be treated equally. And I think that in my sense, what I see there, although I'd never seen special needs people drinking beer and doing beer reviews, but that's very interesting that they are contributing.
Yeah, no, this is good. I mean, this is kind of what you need. There's these nonprofit groups and stuff like that do collect money and put out services to help those in need. You have a variety of different people that are in need for different reasons, and I think that's where most of the help's going to come from versus having stuff taken out of your taxes for like Medicare and all this other stuff. people that have more money tend to actually give out more money. You know, if you have no money to give, then you can't help support. But if you have more money,
Exactly. You have to have that.
I think people do have a big kind heart, and especially if they get information on certain programs that they can help out with. I think a majority of the people would definitely say, "Hey, I have an extra $10 or whatever. I can definitely throw that towards." If everybody kind of did that, it becomes a heaping load of money that goes to help these organizations, and it's good for the people that are actually running these programs too. It's nice that there's folks out there that would mostly donate their time to help with helping others.
And to brace the special.
Not everybody has a heart like that. And I don't.
And let me tell you this, and also brace the special needs programs to help those people that need help.
Frick, that was good, dude.
Yeah,
exactly. Look at that.
And you know what? It's good. It's good to drink a beer on their behalf, and that's what we
Come
want.
on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So this has a nice kind of sudsy,
just don't
somewhat foamy white head. It is milky orange, opaque, cannot see through it. Looks like it's going to be nice and creamy, Alex.
Hell yeah!
Can't wait to smell what this is smelling like. It does have one of my formerly favorite hops in it. Anyways, it was a hop that I enjoyed homebrewing with. It was the El Dorado, so it's good to see that being used.
Nice.
Cheers.
Thank you, Bumpy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Bumpy Road Brews, everybody. We'll be back.
Thanks for honoring the people that have situations. Let's say Bumpy, you're a hero, and the beer company. Cheers.
Let's go over to East Coast Liquor Reviews in Rhode Island.
Legendary.
This evening.
Tanner.
Cheers, everyone. All right, so I've been seeing these at Yankee Spirits. They got a bunch of them. They had at least like 6 to 8 different beers. So this is by Trillium. This is called Congress Street. It's an IPA, 7.2% alcohol by volume. It says brewed in Massachusetts. It's got these boxes with, I guess, some weird Trillium Brewing Company logo. Looks pretty cool. That's what it looks like on the side. It says Street Series. Trillium, brewed and packaged by Trillium Brewing Company, Canton, Mass, Boston, Mass. So I believe this would have came from the Canton location because that's kind of what's closer to me. If you want to check them out, you go to trilliumbrewing.com. See it on the side there. I don't know what's all over the label, though. I was trying to wipe it off. It's all, I don't know. It's pretty fresh. 12/12/23.
Oh, that's definitely fresh. Oh,
Good
yeah.
date.
That's definitely
So
fresh.
I'll share this for like 2 seconds if this is cool, Eric. Pull up the information on the beer.
Eric, please.
Shows the hops and the malts.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you, Legendary
Right.
Eric.
So this is off their website. It says our flagship American IPA highlights the distinctively aromatic Australian Galaxy hop. The nose bursts with pine, citrus rind, melon, and pineapple. Pronounced flavors of peach, clementine, and tropical fruits are accentuated with moderate bitterness and balanced by a light biscuity malt character. 7.2% ABV. Hops is Galaxy Columbus. Malt American two-row barley, white wheat, C15, dextrin, and dextrose.
I love that beer. That's a good beer. Hell yeah.
So I'll pour it up now.
Back to Tanner.
Pour it up right now. Right now.
We're going to use the proper glassware, Trillium Tiku glass, the off-centered.
Oh, right. Depending on. Oh, yeah.
I got this sent to me, and then it's like if you see it on camera, you can't really tell. In person, the stem is totally like.
Yeah. It melted in the dishwasher.
Keep it up.
No, I don't even have a dishwasher.
That's a trip.
Pour it up.
Melted under
Let's
fire.
pour it up, shall we? Legendary Tanner. Appreciate you. Ooh,
They got me on the hype train for all the New England IPAs. That
I can't wait to try Trillium beers again.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. 2024.
Oh, we
Looks
will.
pretty
Legendary.
good. Got your typical hazy golden orange. Nice hop saturation. Poured about a 2-finger white head on top, holding some good retention, tight knit bubbles.
Can smell it from here.
Looks pretty good. So we'll see what that's all about next time around. Cheers.
Ooh, that is just a tree in a glass. Cheers right there. Go to the beer man, shall we?
Beer man that knows the news.
Beer man.
knows the news.
Oh no, dude! Hold up. I wasn't prepared.
Again.
Sorry.
We bothered George.
What is this, amateur hour?
Polish my glass. Chanterelle. I like those mushrooms. Okay, so what I have is a collaboration with Von Ebert, which is out of Portland, Oregon, and Fort George, which is just over the bridge for me, local brewery. This is called, it's a West Coast triple IPA at 11%. It's a technology party is what it's called. Technology party.
Ooh, nice.
And it has technology. There's no date. But it is a triple, so I'm just gonna hope. They said this is a new one that came in, so on the little tag on the glass cooler door.
Baby, beer
So
man.
it should be fine.
Beer
Definitely
man.
pouring a Westie. Nice, clear, clean looking beer. Wow, man.
What's
Nice
ABV on that?
11%, my friend.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice
Big
effervescence.
boy.
Yeah, looks great. Cheers. Can't wait to dig in.
Cheers, man.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Now we're going to go to Thursday with an Australian. Dan Smiley. Short and stout beer reviews.
So I've got a hazy by Banks out of Melbourne. They're my favourite sort of local brewery. It's called Cosmic Ballet.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool canner. 6.8%. Hops in it, Motueka, Citra, Mosaic, and Sabro. So let's get it in the glass, boys. I think this has probably got about maybe 3 or 4 weeks on it.
Okay.
Proper glassware too. Oh, try and get the skull man on there. There it is.
That's cool.
Oh, that looks juicy, man.
Looks
My
like dirty-
colour too is
dirty
pretty
box
shit.
water.
Like it's pretty dull.
It looks
So like
delicious
that.
to me.
It's
It looks
like bright
delicious.
orange, but on my camera it looks real washed out.
Oh, it looks beautiful to me. So again, it's on my camera.
No, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
It's quite cloudy. Yeah, I'd probably say it's like a light orange, if anything. Medium body. Yeah, 1 finger head. It actually looks like pretty light in the malt base, but yeah. Let's see how it goes when we come back around.
Hell yeah!
Cheers, Sam.
Very good. All right.
I remember playing football when I was a kid, and we'd all, we'd be running laps. We'd come around to this pipe that they would turn on, and we'd have to let the water run for like 5 minutes because it came out looking like that because of all the lead that was in it.
It's like it's so shit that my lighting doesn't sort of portray what it is. Like all you have to do is look at my photos on Insta, and they're completely different to that.
That's terrible.
That's Eric.
All right. Thanks, Sam. Let's put everybody in
That's
their
Eric
order.
there.
So I keep doing this now. All right. Cool. I don't know if time, no pun intended, to New Year's here. I don't know if time has passed me by and I've never seen this beer, or I keep walking by it on the shelf at liquor stores,
Who knows, but Eric?
States, and in the northeast part of the United States, and I just don't notice it. It is a beer from the Cooperstown, New York brewery, Oma Gang. And they also do some brewing in Kansas City, Missouri, but they are from Cooperstown, originally New York.
Yeah, and I've heard of that.
They've been bought out by Duvel in the 21st century. And it's a Belgian-style blonde ale called Nomagang.
Oh,
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
no, my Aunt Patty would love that. No,
Nice little play on words.
That's
I haven't
a
had
really
that
good
beer.
really good beer.
For it being a Belgian-style blonde ale,
no,
it's
Eric.
9.5 effing percent. What? That doesn't seem like the style of
I
beer.
want to be at 12%, Eric. That's not right. It should be.
I'm gonna drink it in a wheat beer glass. That should suffice for
It's
what.
okay, Mr. Eric. You're good.
Mischievous Gnomes of Belgium, Farmstead, Brasserie de Chouf are at it once again. They dropped by brewery Amagang, I believe it's pronounced Amagang, not Omegang, Amagang, and left behind a present of Chouf yeast for our brewing team. Nice.
Awesome.
Here in Cooperstown, New York. Combining their yeast in the primary fermentation, along with our recipe, our brewing techniques, and our yeast in the can conditioning, yields a unique, flavorful, and aromatic dose of magic. If you know, you know. All right. This says, I think it says Best Buy. Yeah, August 22nd, 2024. And before I pour it up, amagang.com. It's got the info on this guy. Belgian style blonde ale. They're using Styrian Goldings for the hops.
Nice.
And they say malts and the grains are called fermentables. And the fermentables are pills, Cara pills, flaked oats and flaked red wheat. Nice. And special B malts for 9.5%. It's in draft 6 now cans, 4 packs. They say use the chalice when you use the wheat beer glass. That's from Heinz Stefan. And 30, I believe that's the IBUs. Apparently it's January 2023, year-round beer. So wherever you get it, it is year-round.
I'll try to find it, Eric, but known beers are sound delicious to me.
Interesting. I don't know. I think this beer's kind of passed by me. I didn't really expect to see a Belgian style blonde at 9.5%. I was like,
You've
damn.
probably seen it multiple times, but you didn't realize it. Yeah.
That's cool. That's got that brewery. It's got that Chouf yeast in it. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you're going to collaborate with the people that bought you out, that is the way to do it.
Hell yeah. Well, most people wouldn't flag with the people that
it looks creamy.
Most people wouldn't do that, Eric.
All right, there's the beer. It looks more orangey, darker orangey in my light. That looks kind of murky brown, but yeah, it is darker orange.
Oh, that's delicious.
That 3-finger head in this wine Stefan glass. We'll see how she drinks. I would imagine good things. I'm excited. Round 2, everybody. We're gonna go right for the review with the Sunday Stout and Alex the Beer Master.
Well, what we got this? That's 11. Let me make this clear. It's 11. Okay, 11.8 by volume. This is my last beer for the night because I have work tomorrow. But I just had to, obviously I always drink 2 beers when I'm with the other stream so I could, enjoy it and also finish it off. So what do we got here is this. We have no head now. It looks delicious. It looks jet black. It is beautiful. Let me see if there's any redness in this. I don't think there is because I haven't had this beer in years, at least a couple years. No, there might be, but I don't see any. So let's get into the smell, shall we? Okay. Obviously, it's barrel aged. So you smell that sweetness, that sweet barrel aged beer. It smells very sweet. It doesn't smell like coinly sweet, but it smells like it should be. Very barrel aged smelling. It's a coffee one too. I don't smell any coffee though. That does smell good. But let's see if we can get into the taste. We'll see if we taste the barrel aged and also taste the coffee, even though I don't smell the coffee.
Nice.
Cheers,
cool.
everybody.
Let's do
Cheers.
it up.
Cheers.
It does have a sweetness to it, which is the barrel age. There might be some. There's definitely coffee in it because it says coffee. There is that slight bitterness, which is not like bitter, but it has like a sweetness. Oh wow, you feel that warmness, like I felt with the warmness with the other beers that I've had on Legendary Beer Man's channel. It's really nice. When I last had it was a couple years ago, and the person that had it maybe 3 or 4 years. I've had it, and it was very creamy and very delicious. Again, things have changed over the years. We all know that in the brewery community, but it's not disgusting. It still tastes the same to me. Again, maybe if I aged it, I have 2 bottles I just put in the closet, although I'll probably end up drinking them because it's just this beer is good, and I've been looking forward to this beer for years since I've had it because I never had it prior to that. Never even heard of Weyerbacher until I drink this beer. So it's it's brand new to me in the sense of having a second version of this, the second time having this beer over the years. Never had it since then, so I've had it now. So this is the only time I've had it since then. But in reality, it's a second time, if you know what I mean. Because you know me, I'm always drinking beers 3, 4, 5, 6 times, all year. This one, couldn't find it, but I found it, saw it, had to get it. There is a thickness to it. It's a nice thickness to it. A little bit of creaminess. I wish it'd be more creamier, but it's more thick than creamy. But some stouts are like that, which they should be.
Creamy.
It's not watered down. That is 1,000% on that. There's no watered down on this. Because you could tell, I mean, you've been doing this YouTube stuff for years. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for years. All of us on this panel. Regardless if you're doing it on Instagram or whatever, it doesn't matter. You've been doing it for years. You know if there's thickness, or if there's creaminess, or if there's just waterness. Yeah, I like the waterness as long as it has flavor. But in reality, I would like to rather have my creaminess and my thickness, which this right here still has that from prior to what I somewhat remember. It's been a couple of years, like I said. Never had the beer prior to that, like I said, other than this second time, which is right here. Is it sweet? Yes, it is. Is it overly sweet? No. It's just a perfect balance. Is it a little warm in the chest and a little burniness in the chest? Yes, I expect that between 10, 11, or let me see the 11.8 by volume. I mean, I expect that even at 12%. Doesn't matter. It only depends. Sometimes it doesn't go down like that. Sometimes go down smooth. But this goes down smooth, but it also gives you a reminder, hey, you're drinking 11.8% beer. And this is my only 11.8% beer. I'm not drinking any more because I got work tomorrow. Hate repeating myself, but it's true. We all do. Legendary Beer Man does too. I mean, come on.
Nope, not me.
Okay, so your employer has you having day off. Okay.
Thursdays, baby. My days off.
Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. Thursdays you do the brewing when you do it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Boom.
But other than that, this is really nice. I'm really happy this came back into my life. I've been looking for this beer for a couple of years because it was very, very delicious when I first came across it. Plenty barrel aged beer though. A little bit of booziness. This should have been the beer that I did for the Legendary Beer Man. But we live and learn. But I didn't feel like drinking 11% at that moment. 11.8%. So, yeah, this is really nice. If you want barrel age, if you want creaminess, if you want somewhat coffee, this will be perfect. Most of the time, you will not be tasting this coffee, though. Most of the time, you'll be just tasting the sweetness in the barrel aged version, the barrel aged stuff. But occasionally, you'll taste that coffee. But there is coffee in it, definitely. Because you could taste that roastiness in a sense, but it's not like completely roastiness and to the point of, oh, it's delicious roastiness. I think the barrel age is more dominant than the coffee. Although it does say it's a stout aged in bourbon, barrels with coffee. So, yeah, so you're going to taste the bourbon and that sweetness prior to the coffee. So this is done well. Again, I hate repeating myself. I hate it when they do these beers and when it's a bourbon barrel aged beer and you can't taste the freaking bourbon or whatever. Or if it says it's coffee or whatever, and it says it right in the label, right in the front, like literally first before it comes to another flavor. This is done well. This has, like I said, it says the bourbon. It's the brewing of it's barrel aged barrels, and it has the coffee. But the coffee, I understand, it's kind of limited because this is more sweetness and more bourbon to me, in my opinion. It's a very good beer. I've had it for like I said, this is my second time having it, and it's delicious again. I'm going to shut up now. So if you can get Weyerbacher's Sunday morning stout, please do. I mean, again, don't want to drink a couple of these at the same night because you'll be buzzed, but I mean, that's for sure. And this is my last beer, like I said, because once I'm done here, I'm going to go listen to music and eat something because I'm hungry. So if you can get it, please do. It's Weyerbacher. They have other beers too, but this is their most famous, at least in my opinion. I had other Weyerbacher beers. I like their ales, but this one's really good, especially when it's a stout, morning stout. So, cheers, everybody. Try to get it if you can.
Cheers, very good. Thank you, Alex. Nice thorough review. Let's go over
to What day is it today?
Today is Wednesday, not Thursday yet.
Still on Wednesday. All right.
Love you.
Yeah. It's got like a kind of almost a confectionery sugar orange.
Ooh.
Papaya getting deeper. Yeah, same type of nose. Maybe a bit more towards tangerine and papaya. A little slight malt sweetness. That's it. It's not pizzazzing on the aromas, but it's nice. It's easy. It's pleasant. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Please, delicious.
Cheers,
Delicious. Cheers.
Medium body, somewhat of a soft palate on it. Kind of moderate carbonation.
No
it does dry off, on the end, on the finish. There is kind of a malt sweetness. It's almost like there's like a lactose sweetness or something.
Nice.
There's no lactose in this, but it just has a kind of like sweetness that could be coming from El Dorado, which does give off sometimes a candy note, sometimes candied cherry, things like that. But I'm getting kind of a slight tangerine kind of kick with and that's more on the candy factor. So like a candied tangerine, because it doesn't have that citrusy like tang, that bite for the finish. And then it kind of goes into like kind of papaya-esque type note without going too earthy. That's the other thing. A lot of times I get kind of like an earthy note with a papaya.
True that, Mr. Bumpy.
Alex, if you disrupt the class one more time, I'm going to send you to the principal's office.
Yeah,
Why, Mr. Tanner or Bumpy?
yeah. It's got it's kind of like I would call it if this was like a beer from Other Half or from who's the people out in Chicago?
Butcher.
Yeah.
Butcher.
Yeah.
I bet you they would say creamy papaya.
Beer,
I bet you that would be a flavor note. Creamy papaya.
They hire Alex to write the description.
So candied tangerine and creamy papaya.
Safe facts, man.
Bitterness is
facts.
kind of on the mild side. It's got a little bit of that kind of candied sweetness, a little bit of a malt type profile with some like kind of lactose type thing going on. It's not a bad one. 7%. I mean, this drinks like it's a double IPA, both with flavor and just the feel that you have. There's no alcoholic booziness, there's no warming or anything like that, but just the kind of heftiness. It's a medium body. It's got that creaminess, like I said. It just kind of hits like it's a double IPA. So yeah, this is surprisingly a very nice beer. Because a lot of times these beers that breweries make for these like nonprofits and stuff, they're just throwing out like, we're gonna like make this as cheap as possible because the proceeds are coming to help somebody else out, so they don't want to put themselves under to try to do stuff. But they Spyglass actually made like a very worthy, like, I recommend this. Drink it. It's good.
Damn.
Type beer.
Luxury Bumpy.
Yeah, we'll kind of let you know how good on my scale of shit to great. And later on. That's it.
Bumpy, I know Spyglass makes good stuff because I've had it before. It's delicious stuff. Not that beer, but I'm just saying I've had their beers with you.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like, it's a quality brewery. I mean,
oh
Spyglass,
yes,
I think is tops.
Oh yeah,
Tops in New Hampshire, even better than Schilling. Schilling makes more, kind of Euro style classics and things like that. But different breweries, but for the most part, I'm more pleased with Spyglass stuff.
I really hope to get more Spyglass beers myself because I've been craving for that for the past couple of years. I love my Spyglass. Love them. Yes.
Well, cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
And I was at.
Oh wait! I got another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
love you, Bumpy.
Right over to Rhode Island so we can get a beer review from Rhode Island.
It's a good thing my mini fridge is on the side of me because I opened my beer 15 minutes ago. So
Keep it up, Mr.
Cold.
Tanner.
So,
I love you.
all right, let's pull out the mini fridge. All right.
So give me a nugget when we hang out.
So this is what it looks like. Good hop saturation, golden orange in appearance, nice frothy lacing on top there. Nose. It's very it does have a very citrusy kind of like tangerine, pineapple, lemon, like tangerine, lemon, lime, kind of pineapple, like a sweet, like kind of zingy, citrusy, like a little bit of like a sourness added to it, kind of like a lime. A little bit of that floral, grassy aroma. Some breadiness. It smells pretty good. It actually smells very like vibrant, fruity, and light. Well, I should say fruity / tropical. But I definitely get more fruity. Bumpy, you were saying pineapple. You associate it more with citrusy. I don't know.
Not on my beer. Are you talking in the past?
Yeah.
I'd say pineapple's a citrus fruit.
Oh, I usually say it's more tropical, but I guess
That's good. Anything.
I guess it's kind of both.
I consider citrus like acidic, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely acidic.
Yeah.
This is definitely a little tart. 7.2% though. It's well hidden. It smells very nice. Trillium beers are very well balanced. I feel like they're usually not too punchy. And I will say, for being pretty close, this is brewed or not brewed, but canned 15 days ago, and it doesn't have any like green hot burn, anything like that. So let's dive in, try it out. Cheers.
Please be delicious. Cheers. Please be delicious. Cheers.
That's another channel.
Very nice mouthfeel. You can definitely tell it's a little bit. It's fresh on the palate though. Still not necessarily green, but you get like fresh, like kind of grassy floral hop. But it's more melon peach prominent. Good amount of like breadiness on the back end. It's got a slight sweetness. Malts are definitely very light, other than like the kind of bready aspect to it. Good mouthfeel, a little bit more drinkable than your typical 7.2% ABV IPA. So yeah, lighter side of medium on the mouthfeel. Probably same thing for the carbonation. It's a crusher. It's a good one. I like it. It's not too potent. And it's actually very fruity and citrusy without the super sour kind of aspect that goes along with it, kind of like you were saying. I think it's because of the melon. The melon kind of shines through. Very nice. Blends very well with that kind of like pineapple, lemon lime aspect. What were the hops? It said Galaxy, and I think it was Columbus. Oh, I lost it. Pretty sure it was Galaxy and Columbus.
Lost people.
No, I was on the website. I was looking at other beers.
Lost it, people. No, not meant to.
Yeah, Galaxy Columbus.
There you go.
Then American 2-row barley, white wheat. So they're using wheat. So it does have wheat in it. I know a lot of times, they usually use wheat or oats, right?
Like the oats, yeah.
So this one's getting its nice mouthfeel from that white wheat. Yeah, this is a really good beer. Super fresh. It's one of those more like kind of vibrant, fruity, floral kind of New England IPAs, rather than ones that are more like super juice bomb tropical. So I like it. I have a number next time around. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers.
Nice. Thank you, Tanner. Yeah.
Beer man.
From Bumpy Road. Beer man. Same bees. You know.
All right.
There you are.
Well, this is garlicky.
Garlicky
beer.
Garlicky and earthy. I do like garlicky. I like garlic in Westies. I don't know what it is. You're getting that. It's like it's pungent. It's super. Look at that beer though. It's nice and clean. Very almost brilliant, but a clear.
Wait a minute. Nice carbonation too, Mr.
Very
Billy.
nice carbonation, trickling up. Very good effervescence.
Hell yeah.
On the nose though, very garlicky, and almost a slight tangerine with a little lemon. But then that garlic foot, kind of a guava. There is a little footy guava thing going on, or papaya, excuse me. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so good. There's a sweetness. There's a slight sweet kind of pinch of caramel coming through it. Bready and just super dank. Like really dank. Like cannabis dank coming through. Oh my God, Sammy, you would love this. Holy shit.
Love it too. You know me.
I don't know if I'd like it yet because I haven't tried it.
Exactly.
But the nose is good.
Exactly, Mr.
All right,
Beer.
let's drink this. Not a good triple. It is a big beer, so the head retention's not super crazy. A lot more alcohol in this. So, but yeah, let's drink it.
Please be delicious,
Cheers,
Mr.
man.
Beer. Cheers.
Solange.
Cilantro. Oh, damn it, dude. That's very garlic. God.
Nice.
Yeah. Earthy garlic dank with a hint of orange. Pretty salty. Almost even has like a carrot juice kind of taste,
Ooh.
which is weird. It's not terrible, though. It's not off-putting. It's just different. It might be because of what I was drinking earlier. I was trying to rinse my palate out.
I give it a spray.
Beer Man's drinking a vegetable juice.
Keep it up. Keep it up there, Sammy. You're a hero. Don't forget it.
It's more on the umami side for an IPA. It's got like that kind of meaty umami-ish, like almost like a soy sauce. I know it sounds terrible, but it's not as terrible as it sounds. It's
Okay.
actually pretty good. It's citrusy. It's sparkly in the mouth. It's got a nice body is like medium. Medium, I'll say. Mouth feels kind of sparkly and crisp, but also has kind of a softness to it. It's dulled down by the salty kind of like garlickiness and earthiness I'm getting, and the dank is kind of like rolling through real well with the citrus. Pine coming through in the finish, a little bit of grapefruit, orange, lemon. Fucking great, dude. This isn't bad. You don't get any alcohol, nothing like that. If you're 11, what is it, 11?
Does it taste like carrot top? Okay, JV.
It's not as carroty as I may have put it, but it did have like an essence of carrot
juice, sweetness, yeah.
Yeah, but which is fine. I mean, I don't look at that bad. Even my toasted coconut porter was kind of carroty, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know.
It's funny.
But good. I mean, it's been sitting out. It's probably like 55-ish degrees. Enough to really let the flavors come through. The finish is dry. I mean, everything's westy all the way through it. But more of your garlic herbal kind of westy, danky westy, which is, in my books, that's all right. So, some of y'all might not like that, but I like it. So, cheers. That's what I have.
All right. Thank you, Beer Man. Now let's go over to Thursday afternoon in Australia with Sam Smalley. Short and stout beer.
Cheers, boys. Let's go a little sniff, shall we?
It is vibrantly orange.
Shall we?
Alex, you're not allowed to leave timeout.
No.
On the nose, I'm getting a little bit of passion fruit and pineapple.
Cheers, JB.
Oh, that makes a pee-pee.
You hit my pee-pee.
Lemon and lime as well. It's very juicy. It's got that real bright quality. Maybe a little bit like grassy and floral. You're not getting any pine or anything like that. I feel like, like the malt, it'd be like real biscuity because it's just very light. You're not getting like any caramel or like a bready note or anything like that. Anyway, let's go and taste. Cheers, boys.
Cheerio.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
It's very soft mouthfeel.
Cheers.
Soft and pillowy, as they say. Yeah, it probably leans more citrusy flavour-wise, like lemon and lime, maybe a little bit of orange. Yeah, it's like really juicy and like quite sweet.
Ooh,
You might even get like a little hint of peach.
Sweetness is the best. Hell yeah.
Bit of a crusher, like it's only 6.8%, so sort of thing you could have quite a few of. It's a little bit spritzy as well.
Hello, top. Carroty notes in your beer, Sam.
Incorrect.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's certainly this doesn't have any of that sort of herbal dankness or anything like that. You do get that a lot from New Zealand hops, I reckon. What was it on? It had Motueka in it. But yeah, so it's got Sabro in it too. You're not really getting like coconut like you do in some Sabro beers. Yeah, it's like it's like a little bit grassy. It would have been nice if it had that sort of evergreen characteristic that you sometimes get. I like when I know it's something like Tanner doesn't like and a few others, but I actually like when you get that little hint of mint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that. It's sort of like a foresty sort of quality. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love that style. Yeah.
I guess it depends on what style. Like, yeah,
Yeah, true.
I'm a big fan of.
Sometimes you'll just get like a little touch of it in like say Talus or Sabro.
Sure.
Yeah, the body's very light. Like I think on appearance I said medium, but I'd probably say more just from like mouthfeel light to medium. It's definitely a slugger though. Like, yeah, it's really nice beer. I'm more of a double IPA fan than just your singles. But yeah, this like the flavour packs a punch. Like it's good brewery, so sort of wouldn't expect anything else. But yeah,
Nice.
good slugger, boys. Cheers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Sammy. Hell yeah.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, Sammy. Bullshit, Sammy.
That's terrible.
That's terrible, Aaron. That's terrible,
I'm
Aaron.
beer finally. I haven't taken one swig.
Gotta have
Not
fun with you,
one.
Eric.
I've been behaving so I don't go to the principal's office.
Terrible, Eric.
You look at these gnomes. I think they've been doing something more than just drinking 9.5% beer.
They don't like you're an Eric, so they'll drink.
Wow. Noma Gang, Belgian style blonde ale. And again, for people that haven't been here, our brewery Amagang, and they are using some of the Brasserie de Chouf, the Chouf yeast strain. They are owned by Duvel in Belgium, and I believe La Chouf is one of the Duvel brands now. So there you go. Best before August of 2024, August 22nd. All right, cool beans. Here's the beer today, Weinstefan, Vita beer glass. Weinstefan or something like that. All right. So it's an orangey, it's a darker orangey color. It's definitely got some very small particulates of sediment. It is kind of chill hazed, if you will, or just plain hazy. It had a 2-finger head. Now it's down to a nice 1 finger around the top of the liquid. You are getting the banana fruity esters and fruit notes of banana primarily. Spiced coriander notes, wheat beer. Definitely I'm getting some of it says flaked red wheat. I'm definitely getting that. I'm getting baking spicy kind of notes, coriander, and allspice, nutmeg. Spicy bomb, this one is. Yeah, I'm getting the pills and the carrot pills. Definitely I'm getting a clean white bready malt, maybe even more of like a biscuity kind of a malt in there, mixed with the baking spices there and the banana. Is there maybe a touch of an apple or something? Maybe. I'm not really getting a bunch of 9.5. If I were to be blindfolded, I would think that this is more of like a Hefeweizen.
Mm-hmm.
Hefeweizen smell. It definitely does. Let's drink it up. Cheers, boys. No Yang. First time ever. First
Please
time.
be delicious. Cheers.
Last night. Ooh. Strong back end, strong finishing beer. I was going to say initially, as I was going for 3, 4, 5 gulps there, I was really getting the nice bready malty sweetness, the white bready sweetness. I was getting the baking spices, same thing in the nose from the aroma, getting the banana, the fruity esters. Yeah, and then in the background, you get something that's kind of a little bit on the syrupy sweet side, and you get more of a alcohol presence on the background of the beer, or not the background, but the finish of the beer. So it's really the beer in its flavor complexion, in its complexity, if you will. But the beer starts malty sweet, pretty on the low side of medium, and then it really ramps up right after you swallow in the beer down into the finish that is pretty full flavored, and not hard to drink, but I will say it becomes assertive and dominant in the finish.
Nothing beats their Game of Thrones bomber bottles.
Never
That's when they
seen them
were-
in a while.
That's when they were doing it. That's when Omegang was cool, man.
They probably still have some luxury.
Yeah,
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
like
I don't think they do them anymore.
I know, but they still might have some. You gotta play
How do you
club.
like sweetness? That's pretty good.
Come on now.
Yeah, there's a honey and apple-y sweetness towards the end. And then I'm getting the warming of 9.5. There's a little bit of a sharpness to the 9.5. The sweetness is sticking around. That sweet honey, kind of a maltiness, is sticking around there for a little while. It does have a long finish. A Belgian style blonde ale with a long finish. That's pretty unique. Very cooked, sugary notes. I would not say caramel. I would not say caramel. Some of the sugars have gone into that direction, but I would say more or less the sugars are of that cooked variety. It's like cooking the bananas and apples with the sugar on the pan with honey, perhaps. It's a really good analogy. And then you bake some biscuits and you put that on the top of it. It's kind of a good analogy. Maybe not the best one on the planet Earth. Maybe it won't taste like that to a T. But I'm getting a lot of things are reminding me of that. The usage in the body. So the body, it does have flaked oats and the red wheat and the flaked red wheat. I mean, it's not super. I don't know if you can really tell. There you go. They're not really big They're not really big CO2 carbonation bubbles. So it's going down pretty smooth. And luckily that sharpness, or what I'm perceiving as the 9.5, comes around in the finish immediately. Once you take the beer down, immediately when it's trying to finish, as the finishing process is happening for the flavor, you're getting the 9.5. Luckily that sharpness doesn't really last a whole bunch of time, and you're left again with I would almost say it does dry, but initially that finish comes across semi-sweet with the honey and the apple-y note. It's all that coriander, clove, biscuity banana up front, and then you get the apple, and then you get that sweeter kick of that honey, and then the 9.5 is showing up. I'm wondering if that's still some of the fermentable sugars that are giving me that with that honey flavor. That's the fermentable sugar part I'm tasting in that 9.5. So not, I would say it's a little aggressive and a tiny bit assertive in its 9.5 range. I would say somebody like Legendary Drunken One that really likes to drink the Imperial Voodoo Rangers If you went to
Hell yeah, legendary Eric.
of that, you would get better drinkability probably at
Mhm.
5% more ABV.
Mhm.
If you want to make a craft session out of a high ABV beer, again, out of a craft session, out of a craftier beer, that could be the way to do it for a higher ABV beer. This is like the
Hell, legendary Eric. Hell
malt
yeah.
liquor of craft beer, if you will, and it's in the way that it drinks, the body being right around a high side of, or like a low side of medium. That would suffice you for drink 2 of these to start your evening. Woo! No, I don't recommend that. Drink that.
No,
along
good.
with
Mr. Eric, you're a hero. I mean, you're a
Yeah.
hero. Don't do that.
If you're going to drink a bigger beer in the craft world, I think Noma Gang would be a one to experiment with. Definitely a cool, bigger ABV beer. I'm glad I tried that. Nice stuff. Am I getting a Belgian Le Chouffe? Yeah, kind of, with that yeast strain. Anyways, as Alex the Beer Master would say, I'm going to shut up now. And go to round 3. Round 3, and we got to catch up on 55 comments. Woo! We'll go back over to Alex, start round 3. However you do your number scores or your ratings, or
You know this,
however
legendary Eric. You know
finish your review. I know that Bumpy is trying not to do numbers, and that's fine. Just however
That's
you're
on
going to
him, legendary Bumpy. That's on him.
review, conclude with the review of your beer. Starting back up with Alex and the Sunday Morning Stout. Final number and grade.
I will tell you this. I did have the Armageddon Gunner's Daughter. Gunner's Daughter. That's a good beer. I think that's what it's from. Don't remember, but I got it.
Gunner's Daughter.
Legendary Bumpy is my witness. I got it right in front of him, so I had a 4-pack.
That's from me.
You might have been there too, Legendary Eric. I don't remember, but I know Legendary Bumpy was there. But yeah,
I'm not an Orthodox priest.
What's say, Bumpy?
Huh?
Hi, Bart Robinson from New Jersey.
I love you. I love you. I thought you were gonna say something, Bumpy. I'm sorry. I just because I know you. I know
You
I
said,
got.
what? Huh?
No, I did get Gunner's Daughter in
I
front
said, move along, son. Move along.
Bumpy, I swear, I'm gonna give you no good one to hang out. You're getting a nugget one to hang out again, I swear.
This
All
is a guy,
Oh, cool.
you know, one of those guys hiking, you know, who likes to smoke the good old herb.
PSA from Jean Pierre: don't smoke herb.
Yeah, it looks like John Harrison Pierre, but it might be
All
a
right,
twin.
back to Alex.
Probably a twin. Didn't look like him, no.
Clone.
Go along with it. I love you, Eric. You're a trip. It is correct. That might be a clone.
John and Ellie did that.
all
in
seriousness though, this beer.
You try to walk over the tarp of the.
I've been drinking this for a little bit, and it's warmed up. Not only did I taste the barrel age, I also taste the coffee. So I'm going to give this beer
This beer.
a 96. 96, good. It's good. Again, I don't remember when I gave it, when I drank it the last time. It doesn't matter. I don't remember. But I do know this is a good beer. Now, the only difference is, you know, this little board here, that little board there, that was a little bit outwards, a little bit like underneath the, underneath the glass, thinking it was some kind of ship because I didn't understand what it was.
Oh, well, that's the Sunday morning paper, and they have the crossword puzzle there.
Exactly, but they had it more outward. They had it more outward on the first time I drank it, because I looked up my Instagram and I have a picture of it on Instagram. And
cool.
This is so basically you see this, but you see it more outward than what you're seeing here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, again, there was whatever they did that years prior. I've gotten it 4 years, 4 years after he gotten the beer. So I understand that. But the good news is they did keep it the way it is with the slant, with the slant, with the
the writing at that angle, yeah.
With the writing, exactly. So yes, I don't remember the ABV on this. It might have been stronger. I don't know. It's been a couple years, but what I remember on this ABV here, it is 11.8 by volume. So if you can get it, please do. It's from Weyerbacher. I've had other Weyerbacher beers. that were not stouts. They were good, but I think this one's better when it comes to the Sunday morning stout because I've liked it from the very beginning anyway, prior to when I got it yesterday because I've had it years prior, but never had it since until now. And I saw, I hate repeating myself, but as soon as I saw it, that was heaven because I remember that. So, yeah, so it's coffee. You can taste the coffee since it's warmed up. You can always taste the barrel age. You can taste that barrel age sweetness. But yeah, ever since this is warmed up, I can taste the coffee. And I'm gonna, another rating. I think I'm gonna give it a 98.
Oh, you're going up now? All right.
Yeah. 98. I'm gonna shut up about it now. So if you can get it, please do. I'm pretty sure you can get it, Eric, because you've ordered beers before.
I've had that beer before, yeah. I've aged it before.
You've aged this before, you said?
It works great when you age it, yes, sir.
Well, Eric, do you have one of them in your closet right now as we speak?
No, I don't have any beer in my
Eric, don't play that game with me, Eric. Don't play that game with me. You're Eric.
Okay,
man.
let me not play a game with you. No, I don't have any beer in my cellar. I drank the last beer in my cellar on Christmas.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. Then you're safe. You're safe.
Magnum of beer.
Oh, what was that beer? I have to watch the video.
It was another beer. I didn't even do a review. Whoops. It was another beer from the Stone collaboration. I brought a Stone collaboration to our 2021 hangout. That was an Imperial Red Ale. The one I took out this year was a special golden holiday ale that they did in collaboration. I think it was with Nogneo, Jolly Pumpkin, and Stone. 9.5.
I might have drank the beer that you had, but again, it was too many beers you brought. I do remember having
the Brandon of CBP when we were over at the neighbor's house. He was the one holding on to the Magnum, drinking that damn thing. That was a fun time. At the end of the day,
it was too much fun. It was too much fun. But Eric,
try to do it again.
We will do it again, but the only difference is it'll be just me and you, Eric. Bumpy.
Yeah. All right, let's go Bumpy. Finally, Bumpy Road. Final thoughts.
I've now resorted just to fucking graphs. There we go.
I'm out of here, Bumpy. Fine. Bye, Miss America.
That was for this beer. It's there.
No, not but life. Not but life.
GG.
Very good. It's kind of the low end, very good to kind of like going mid range, very good.
Especially be perfect, Mr. Bumpy.
Something that was done for a non-profit group. It's pretty amazing. I drank it all. The beer is gone. Wait, there might be yeast left.
Want you to get yourself another can of it, Bumpy. I know you have more. I'm not stupid. Bumpy.
I don't have more, so does that mean you're stupid? I've been buying single cans, Alex.
I understand. I'm having fun with you. I don't know.
Trying to save money. Plus, if the beer sucks, then I feel like I accomplished something. Like
exactly, you don't have to. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's a good cause to put your money towards. Yeah, I would recommend buying a 4-pack of this for sure. It's
hell yeah, you'll get another one
in that range where it's worthy of it. Be a good beer just to drink. Nothing bad about it. It's not amazing, you know what I mean? It didn't go into that excellent range where it was like holy shit, but it was like it's around mostly what most most super craft beers are around that you're gonna find. A lot of people, if you're doing like a 5-point scale, a lot of people are putting beers at an average of like 4.25. So that's kind of where this falls, maybe a little bit higher than that type deal. Yeah, very surprised by it. I enjoyed it. And if I had bought a 4-pack, I would not have minded.
Good. Nice.
You will get that 4-pack tomorrow, Mr. Bumpy.
Yeah.
No, I won't. No.
You do. Cheers.
There are
Cheers,
other beers to
Bumbles.
drink.
Bumbles Road.
Bumbles Road.
The Bumbles,
Bumpy, till
the
you get more
Bumbles Road.
straight, man. You
I'm going to the other
only
road.
till you get more.
Bumblebee tuna.
So for the Congress Street
Oh, me, Bumpy.
IPA, 7.2% alcohol by volume by Trillium. I thought this was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Pretty solid New England IPA that's actually very drinkable. 7.2% for the drinkability. This is actually kind of dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. Good beer. I think it deserves like a 95 out of 100. So a solid like A.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a really good product.
Yes.
Especially
You
since
made
it's
Alex
been
happy.
canned. So what would that be? 15 days ago.
Yeah, you're getting a noogie when you hang out again. I'm done.
That was Alex. Anyways,
What was
that was Alex being left.
Very
Anyways,
citrusy, fruity,
95.
good. What?
95,
All
right?
All right, yeah, there's too many
Yeah,
things.
what are we doing?
Sure,
Maybe come
95.
on.
Cheers, guys.
95.
What the hell's going on? There's like 16 different images being thrown up.
Because it's Eric. He always
Going,
comes back.
Eric's going gift happy.
Cheap Eric.
Don't do
Cheap
that.
Eric with a little bit of
You owe Tanner a
little bit of sugar in your coffee.
Exactly, I do.
Cheers.
Keep it up.
All right, Beer Man. Let's not interrupt Beer Man.
All right, quickly. Not quick. Well, anyway.
Make it brief.
This was it was a little too earthy, a little garlicky. Was like kind of a okay. I like garlicky sometimes in like a Westie with that danky, but it was like too umami and too garlicky. So as it warmed up, it got a little wonk. Like I was all, it's really hard to drink it. Is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give this an 85 out of 100. I don't use. I mean, it's still good. That's still a good score, and it's not bad. It's drinkable. It's just it's kind of more in the B range. I think that I would have wanted more like citrus punch, something to kind of take the wonk out. That it was kind of like footy. That papaya is kind of what fucked me up a little bit.
That's not the yeast strain, right?
Yeah, I don't. Well, it was. Well, it had that like major garlic, yeah, which was fine. Garlic's fine, but it's like too much. You're like, what the hell happened?
It sounds like it was unbalanced. Like if it was a little bit of that with citrus and pine, you could handle it. If it was too in your face.
Sure, okay.
Maybe some Simcoe or some kind, a little more punchy or Simcoe or something to go with the Westie vibe. But I don't know. It just, it didn't strike me in the way that I wanted it to. So yeah, 82-ish, 85-ish, somewhere there. Yeah. There you go. It happens.
Apologies to East Coast for all the douchery. I know I say don't be a douche, and I was a douche. We'll have some. We're having fun though, so that's all that really matters.
We're having fun.
On Thursday with the short style beers.
Yeah, so with this bad boy, it hasn't like changed at all as it's warmed. Just like tropical and citrus, very light, fruity. It's probably the sort of beer if you were to get like a friend into IPAs that hadn't had like a fruity IPA to be a good one to go for because it's not too heavy. I'll have another sip.
Hell yeah.
A go.
Nice, dude. Nice, Sammy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Score-wise,
Prost.
for what it is, like a single IPA, hazy, it's definitely well brewed. I'd probably say about a 4.2 out of 5.
Not 100. Chucking a noogie, Sammy.
Not 100.
That's a good
Cheers,
score,
boys.
actually.
Keep
No
it short and sweet.
hurting. What?
We can't all talk for 20 minutes like Alex.
Tell me you know listen here. Don't you play a game with me.
Smell, yeah.
I never talk 20 minutes. I don't have any videos of 30 minutes.
Dead to me.
You're dead to me. I love you. I love you. I love you.
That's terrible.
That's terrible, Eric. That's
All right,
terrible, Eric.
Thomas Metal has been sipping. We've been drinking on a Noma Gang 9.5 Belgian blonde style from Brewery Alma Gang. There's their label. Is there a guy on the label here? Yeah, there's a guy on the label here, a gnome that's got the baseball kind of look to him because Cooperstown, New York is the home of the MLB, the Major League Baseball's Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
Been there. Fantastic.
Once. I would like to go back to that area. I would
Yeah, I was
not old
a
enough.
kid.
The only time I went to drink a beer, I was not 21 in my country, so I couldn't do that. I know, sad shit. Right, but
Eric, you know how to make me
I was like 11 years old.
You're not 21 now yet, are you?
The
Yeah,
Noma
this is
Gang,
Eric.
Drinking. Yes.
as it starts to, it's not completely room temperature, but as it starts to go there, the Belgian yeast is really showing itself nicely. It's got a really nice, funky / tart. Really three things I come up with there: funky, tart, and there is. I'm noticing, even though I'm guessing what the website said was 30 IBUs, I am noticing a bitter kick too right now. Yeah, and some of that could be the way that there's like something like I don't know what it is, but something like a Belgian sugariness. Some just plain old not caramel, but a cooked sugariness is coming out. And then as it literally dries of liquid in your mouth, do I notice like a sponge in a way? For an analogy, it's like the sugariness is a sponge that's taking bitterness and pulling it while it dries. So I'm getting a bitterness with sweetness. So for what it's worth, there's a lot of things, even when it was cooler, that's happening in that finish. The beer to me has so much complexity in its finish. I really can't think of another beer recently that has that kind of a complex. Maybe it's a shorter finish. I mean, there's sugary sweetness that lingers around, but other flavors kind of come and go really quickly. But I feel like it's very complex as it leaves the palate, and you're left with all these. Maybe the way to put it is complex, sugary, sweet flavors that don't necessarily don't go overboard. So if you like the banana notes of Belgian yeast strains, the biscuity malty notes, and then Belgian yeast strain and what that brings to the table in a nice 9.5 package that's really easy to drink. Yeah, this is cool. Not my favorite thing on the face of the planet Earth, but I do feel like an 88's really an appropriate rating. It's borderline an anomaly how they make a beer with that much complexity, and it's a Belgian golden ale. That's pretty cool. Not the same drinkability as the parent company's Duvel Blonde or like a Le Chouffe Blonde or anything like that. But I would say comparatively to a traditional Le Chouffe where they're getting the yeast strain from and from their parent company Duvel that makes a blonde, I actually think that this, just my preference, I don't think it's as good. I actually think that the Noma Gang is a bit more complex than those beers. There's much more to pull out of that finish, and by the time the finish is done, you're like, wait a minute, I wasn't done getting the notes out of that. Let me go back in to figure out the notes. So I'm kind of impressed. That's one of the more impressive beers from 2023, I actually think. So cool.
Wait, impressive beers meaning awesome, right, Mr. Eric?
Yeah. That was wait a minute. We're gonna say that way. Yeah, that was a
I
cool beer.
make sure, man. I misunderstood, Chief.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes beers are complex in a way where you may know what to say about it. It's kind of hard to put it into words, or there may be just a breadth of things going on, and it's hard to actually put it into a word.
True that.
Yeah.
This one, besides sweetness that just wants to kind of linger on, everything about it is just kind of short. All the other flavors are surrounding the beer are just short-lived enough where I have to keep going back to it to try to figure out those notes. So very interesting. That's cool. 88 almost. Well, I'll go to an 89. It's bordering a 90 at that point.
Oh, that's still a good beer because you're almost hitting that 90. That's what we want.
Bordering that 90. It is not world class, but it's
right. You're almost hitting that 90.
Yeah, I still would say that's an American beer to try. Definitely. All right, let's go to round 4. And in round 4,
did you see 88 or 89? It's 89. It's almost 90.
89.
Exactly.
89.
Almost.
So round 4, as we go on to almost an hour and a half here. In round 4, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to do the shout outs, or actually what we're going to do before we get to that, we're going to talk about YouTube, and everybody's got a channel here on YouTube or Short Stout beer reviews on Instagram. We all have social media presence. Go find us. If you can't find Sammy, go type in Short and Stout beer reviews on Instagram, and you may find him. Maybe you'll find him in 2024 on YouTube.
Hell yeah!
On this channel as a panel member. So cool. So everybody's got a YouTube channel. Just search for their names in the white lettering in the red box. Hit that subscribe button and the like to this video. When you hit the subscribe button, you get 3 things here. With the notification bell, you get 3 things, should I say. You know when we post a new video on any of our channels, when we're going live, or we're doing a premiere where it's a pre-recorded video and us, the content creator, are there live in a chat while the video is premiering.
Oh, yeah.
So cheers to that. All right. So here's what I'm going to ask. 3 things. You talk about your YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. You shout out anybody on YouTube. And here's the question once again. And I put it in the banner here. What was your favorite, or if you don't have a favorite, what was one of your most memorable beer of 2023? So, Alex, in any order, the floor is yours.
Well, I could tell you what is my favorite beer. This is what is my favorite beer here now. If you're talking about
all of 2020,
but if you're talking about 2023, I can show you that now.
Oh, he actually has a thought. All right, cool.
No, it's not a thought.
Beer man will like my answer.
I have the beer.
He'll be right back. He's gonna go to
I have the beer. I'm right here. So take and again, the reason why I'm saying favorite is because I've been waiting for this beer to come back around for the past 4 years, and all you peeps know what I'm talking about in a sense.
CBS.
It is the founder.
Yeah, all right.
CBS. And I only have 1 left, and I will not be drinking this until I find another pack. Until I find another pack, I will not be drinking this
save
beer
it for
again.
another 3 years.
Bumpy, you're gonna help me out with that. You've done this before.
Yeah, and it turned out like shit.
Keep it up.
Oh shit!
Alex, if we can all get one, you should do like a big review. A heap of people all drinking that beer. That'd be cool.
Oh my god!
This tastes the same to me. This tastes the same to me because that's what I remember. Yeah, maybe other beers that you have never tasted.
That works.
It's not going to taste the same because you never tried it.
All
but
right.
This is CBS.
All right.
Let me put this back.
Quickly go over your YouTube channel that's coming up and who to shout out.
We will be doing that exactly in a second.
Where's he gone?
To put the beer away.
Nowhere. I put it in my closet. There, Sammy. Have not gone nowhere. It's not too far. And get on spraying. Now, what the Legend Erica is saying when I just did that to do the what I'm doing on my channel. Well, we're gonna be doing Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 tomorrow night. Friday, we'll be having Come Have a Beer with Alex. Again, I don't have the day because again, it's easier because when I don't have a planned schedule when it comes to Come Have a Beer, it could be a Thursday, but it's always going to be on a Friday. But if it's not, it will not have the word Friday. Let me repeat that. Let's say Bobby gave me that idea, and all my peeps done that. I like that. I did have Come Have a Drink, but this Leslie Bumpy also has said, Come Have a Beer. Much easier, and I thank you for that, Legendary Bumpy, and all my
Yeah, I
peeps.
said come have a drink with Alex, but you refused, and you said no beer.
You're real funny, Bumpy. You.
Come have a
I
drink.
had to come have a drink. I know you're ball busting me because I've had a couple episodes of that, and then you told me and asked me, want me come have a beer with Alex, and I felt better that way. Because it's much easier that way. I should have done the still drink.
Coming up on the channel, Alex.
But other than that, after that fact, I'm just joking around. No, that's true. What happened? Monday, have Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Tuesday, do a beer review, and stuff like that. No matter what time, it would just be between 3, 4 o'clock, 2. It's probably 3 o'clock. It's whenever I feel like doing it in those early times I just said. That's it for me. And then just check out Legendary Rick Joppas. Check out all of our peeps that have a YouTube channel, and obviously Eric will explain, about when I'm doing
our partnership as co-host.
Yeah. Exactly. So Eric will tell you that story on that sense. But yeah. Just check out all of our peeps. Check out who has a YouTube channel. And I am going to enjoy a beer, but check out Rick Joppas. I will tell you that. He's another YouTuber. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. All right, Bumpy, the floor is yours. Any order answer those 3 things. What's your favorite, more memorable beer? And then talk about your YouTube stuff here.
Well, first off, I'm just going to shout out Craig from Kent Beer Reviews.
Legendary
check him out. Fellow beer tuber from across the pond. Good chap. He actually sent me a link last week, which is surprising because he never does, to join a live stream of his. Normally, I'm just kind of floating around, flapping around like a fish out of water in the chat, and he'll never send me a link. It's I kind of feel like I'm just obsolete, not welcome. But last week he did. He sent me send me a link, and I was like, wow, holy shit. And I now feel obligated to join.
Hell yeah.
In which I did. And then it was short-lived and shut down the channel real quick. Anyways, yeah, check him out. It's Craig over at Kent Beer Reviews, a good friend of all of ours. And Sammy knows them well. They tickle each other's testicles.
Keep it up there, Mr. Buffy. I'm listening. You're a
little flick. Yeah.
Flicking late.
Yeah, it was a good show because he hadn't been around for a while.
As far as my favorite beer this year, I actually have back-to-back ones that are pretty cool. I can tell you, I've had some memorable moments. Not all of them were captured on camera. But I hung out with a Nelly a few times this year. So it was really good day.
Legendary John and Nelly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To hang out with friends and stuff. So we had some good times. There's videos that have yet to be posted from the last time I hung out with him on his channel.
Any Brandon sightings, Mr. Bump?
No Brandon sightings. Only in the chat occasionally. But one of the beers I haven't even put this out yet. This was actually gifted to me from John and Nelly, and this was. I mean, it was surprising, but it wasn't surprising. Jack's Abbey's Craft Lager, their Framing Hammer bourbon barrel aged.
Oh.
Just a straight one, because they do all their adjunct ones, all their weird flavored ones. And this is just like, holy shit! Like, why aren't the adjunct ones as? It's almost like the stuff that you get from Bourbon County, the Bourbon County stuff from Goose Island.
Nice.
Where it's like the base is like so much better than half the adjunct shit. You know, why pay more? You know, when this is like this is what you're looking for. So I have that review coming out. So obviously, I like it. One of the better beers I've had this year.
Good. Good to know.
I'm jealous. That'd be unreal.
I'm Tom.
Right after that, I'm not quite sure how this is going to turn out because the video just was. It was not a good day. It was one of those days where I went to record and everything went to shit.
Because you're a puppy. Exactly.
But I finally had Sammy
Oh,
Claus.
the Santa Claus. Shit.
Yeah.
What? You have a Santa Claus?
I've never had that,
Austrian
Mr. Bumpy.
triple
Santa
bock.
Claus. I've never had that, Mr. Bumpy.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
yeah. So that was this was a surprisingly very
Is
nice
it
brew,
stout,
too.
Bumpy? Is it
No, it's a Doppelbock, right?
Triple
Yeah,
bock.
either way.
A triple buck. Damn.
It's a Doppelbock, but yes, it's that much ABV.
Yeah. Figured
You know,
it.
14%.
yeah, but Santa Claus, that is based off of the Santa Claus stuff, but it's a
The
strong
legend
word.
of the legend there in that part of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Exactly.
So those will be back
Never
to
had
back
it.
basically on those two reviews.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be coming up sometime within the next couple of weeks here. So
Hell yeah, Mr. Bumpy, can't wait.
yeah, it was
Cool.
like right at the end of the year, I had two of the most memorable beers of the entire year, I would say. Obviously, I mentioned hanging out with Anelli and stuff. I hung out with
Where's Legend John?
Tanner down below here as well this past
Legend
year.
Tanner.
Those were also memorable times. There was a time where we were on Miscellaneous's live stream. I believe that was this year, not last year.
Go ahead.
But where I sat back in his chair that was broken already, I didn't break it. It gave out, and I went back, and my foot came up.
What an idiot.
And I kicked
In the
that
words
beer
of
right out of his
Anna,
hand.
unreal.
You're unreal,
All
Tanner.
happened on a live stream, real time.
Tanner meant for that to
It
happen.
was like perfect. dude.
I fixed it afterwards.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to see what would happen.
Awesome, beer man. You're a saint.
You sat way too far. Yeah, but no matter what happened with the chair, you sat way too far back and too fast.
Oh,
for a fucking
Tanner, you're
computer
getting
chair, bro.
nuggy for accusing beer man. Bumpy.
No, it's just because I'm
I
super.
remember that. You kind of you were like,
I'm 260
way
pounds.
faster than that too.
Your chair can probably
Well,
only support 200
that's just
pounds.
like
Way
your
above that.
opinion, man.
Yeah,
It's just my opinion. It's just my Eric's opinion.
you went pretty far back. Yeah, you went pretty far back.
It's just
Oh,
my Eric's
So, good times at the Tanner household.
All right. So for shout outs for me.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's leaving, Tanner. Don't leave.
No,
I think possibly tomorrow around 6, we're gonna try to do this.
I gotta look for it. Hopefully, I can find it.
Wild Turkey 101. I think we're gonna do it around 6.
Nice, Mr. Tanner.
Whiskey examination.
Damn.
After New Year's, because next Monday, January 1st, is my birthday, so I might not do anything that day.
You can still celebrate, Mr. Tanner, by doing.
I might be out doing stuff for my birthday. But after that, going forward, all of January, we're going to be doing rye whiskey examinations on Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I'll join, Mr.
So
Tanner.
look out for that.
You're gonna join.
I am editing a video tonight. Look out for the new. I think it's
I
pretty
hope you got
new.
a beer that I asked you to get.
Vita Brewing Company Fluffer Nutter, 8% ABV. So look out for that. I'll be releasing that soon. And shout outs for other people. Shout out to Hello Again Whiskey Friends. Go check them out. And also check out Nerd Sense. Yeah. Nerd Sense beer reviews, and they also do other different style videos. What is it like? Kind of like comic books and podcast style videos, right?
Just having fun, Legendary Tanner. You know how it goes.
Right, Bumpy.
Was it Bumpy?
Nerd Sense. They do like podcast style, like sometimes they talk about like superhero, like comic book.
Yeah, they do. They talk about like the Marvel.
But it's a beer channel more than a superhero channel.
Yeah,
they do
the
a lot of
beer
beer
reviews.
reviews. Yeah, for sure.
Mostly beers. Yeah.
They don't rate the beers. They kind of are kind of doing more or less what I've kind of turned to. They're talking about the beers and they'll obviously let you know if they like it.
Do I like it? Do I not? Yeah.
But it's more conversational.
I met them in person.
Review.
They're cool.
Yeah.
I want to meet them too.
And they'll bring
most of the stuff they drink's hype as well. So.
Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah.
And then as far as beers of 2023, I will say the top beer will probably be the draft version. So the draft version, this was from Fox Farm Brewery. It was votive number 5, double barrel imperial stout aged in bourbon and rum beer barrels. I think it was like something. But you can go and check out on my channel. Me and Bumpy actually reviewed the bottled version together, and that I would say that was definitely probably the top beer of 2023. Then I definitely have some honorable mentions. The Butcher I got from Fidens this year. That was really good. Waffle Banger.
You're at Fidens, but I've had
Waffle Banger from Treehouse is a double IPA with maple syrup. That was pretty unique, memorable. Spanish Marie Cotton Candy Sour. It's like a soda sour. Weird, wicked good. It's a fruited sour. It's weird, but it's really good. And then a beer that made me really appreciate a style that I really enjoyed, which is also from the brewery of the year, might even be like my favorite brewery all time. Fox Farm Rays. I had that on tap. It's a Vice beer. Yeah, it's really good. Called Rays, Fox Farm Rays. I did a canned version review.
My favorite brewery.
On draft at the brewery. It was really good.
Tanner owes me until we do this stuff together.
Oh, we'll get you in New Jersey. All right.
Someone has rough. I'm too loud.
American style Vice beer was the Rays. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. All right. So it's my turn. Cheers, Tanner. Cheers. Of course,
man.
Eric. Thanks for the show. Yeah, so Beer and Cheese Tuesday. I'll just say the lives again, as I always do. Beer and Cheese Tuesday, anyone's welcome. Yeah, I'm getting buzzed. Get a little slurry.
That's the purpose of it.
My tongue's numb. Yeah, all spun out. All spun out.
Fast forward, rewind.
6 o'clock Eastern. Anyone's welcome to both of those. So just let me know. Information's in my about page. Email me. Let me know. We have a back end that I have a back end, but we have a back area where we post links. So most of the guys will come up through that. But anyway, got Sparkles beer going out, toasted coconut robust porter going out. So Hopefully tomorrow
Hell
I'll
yeah,
get
Mr. Beer Man.
and get that going.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, nothing really crazy right now. I am brewing Santa's balls or whatever Chadio wanted me to name it. It is 200 ale. So 7.6% is what we're shooting for.
I'm
Next
sorry,
year-
Beer Man. You cracked me up.
No, it's like Santa's white nuts
It's
or
Santa's
balls
It's
or
pretty
something.
salty,
Yeah,
Oh
Santa's
my
hairy
God.
coconut.
yeah, that's it.
Santa's
Keep
cane.
it tropical.
These big
Um,
plums.
Anyway,
Oh,
two
my
people
Lord.
I'll shout out real quick. Bromhall Backroom Brewery. Check him out. He did
Oh.
a Christmas special. George Shaw Brewing Company that he did a Christmas special winter warmer. There, go check him out. Dude's from UK. So yeah, hell yeah. Not a good thing. No, I mean a good thing. Jesus Christ.
Not a good thing.
No, it's a good thing. Fuck. Damn it. Something's wrong with me. Ryan's beer reviews. I stole it from anyone that wanted to shout him out. No, he needs more subscribers, man. 116 subscribers. He needs to go bigger than that. Dude's been pushing out a bunch of videos. So his last one was a bourbon barrel aged. Oh, he did the old Rasputin in the big bottle.
Oh, that's good stuff.
23. So yeah, this year.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, he does a good collection of beers. He's doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you
That's
for last.
my favorite beer.
Or most memorable, whichever one comes first.
Memorable beer. I gotta say, I know all you guys, some of y'all don't like Equilibrium, but one of the ones I got from Regopolis.
I love Equilibrium.
Well, no, this was a collab. It was a triple new one.
Hold on.
And it was the kangaroo. It was shaved kangaroo.
Oh, no.
It was so pineapple-y and so good that it made it stick out in my mind. And that's how memorable that is. So that was a great beer. So cheers. Cheers, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, too, Beer Man. Thank you for the laughter like you always do.
We're going to Sam Shamali in the short and stout beers.
So I'll start up with the beer, the memorable beers. I was fortunate enough to get the elite of stouts here in Australia. Side project out of St. Louis, Missouri.
What's the ABV, Mr.
Beer Barrel Time by Side Project. So that's just one of the beers, but I ended up trying. I've tried about 20 different beers from them, and most people can't even get one. Like, especially in America. Like, I was very lucky. This one here, dude, is good question.
That is a good question.
15%, mate. And it's
8%?
like it's velvety barrel-aged stout. You won't get any better out there. The only one that probably compares to them is Toppling Goliath's, like top-range stuff.
Holy, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all their stuff on Untapped's like the highest rated out of any stout in the world. And yeah, like it blows my mind that in Australia I'm able to like get my hands on some of that stuff. So yeah, I had them at the start of the year and that just blew my mind. So that's definitely the memorable beers for me. As far as shout outs go, Peter from the Clueless Drinker over in the UK.
Yeah.
He's like friends with that same group of Craig and Hopzine and Jake. He needs a bit more love. He's a very eccentric dude. It's quite funny. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but yeah, get around him. Cool. And also, I've just noticed Drew from Miscellaneous has gone live. So yeah, maybe jump on his channel.
Legend Andrew.
Yeah. Cheers, boys.
Nice. Are you primarily centered around? I think most people know, but in case people don't, that aren't a part of this particular.
I love you, Sam. Cheers, my brother.
You mostly revolved around YouTube or Instagram as your platform right at the moment, Sammy?
Yeah, so Instagram, short and stout beer reviews. Obviously, I'm on YouTube quite a bit, but I'm on it like everyone else's channels.
Yep.
I need
Yes,
to just get out there and start some stuff on my own. So
That'll be cool.
I think at the moment you can actually subscribe to me, even though I haven't made any videos.
That's a
What's
way
the channel called,
Yeah.
Mr. Sammy?
Yeah, so
you can
Where's that
subscribe.
been?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to.
maybe if I just write something in the chat, people can click on it.
I think you're a moderator from the Legendary Eric, right? If you are,
I
you
would
can.
imagine you are, yeah.
Legendary Eric, can
I would
you?
imagine,
So yeah,
I
I just wrote beers in the chat if anyone wants to click on it and subscribe. Because there's probably gonna be a few live reviews coming up on there soon. So look out for them.
Nice.
Did you
Good.
do private? Or did the private, or you did the chat itself?
Just in the normal chat, Alex.
Okay,
Yep.
let me click
Yeah,
below.
there,
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Nice.
I
Thanks
just
for
posted his
saying.
link.
I just wanted to make sure.
So yeah, I just need to change the name of it and make a logo, and then good to go.
Great. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure people knew where to go to
Yeah.
get Sam's content of his own. So cool. Thank
Can't
you,
wait.
Sam.
Somebody doing this live stream, drink some beers with them, like I always done.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So I'll save the answer to the what's my favorite or most memorable beer of 2023. It'll be the answer to that question will coincide with the best what I was impressed with as a brewery in 2023. So Thomas Metal 75. If you're here, you knew where to find me. Hit that like button and the subscription button, not just for me, but for everybody else too. When they do reviews as well and they do their own channel stuff, hit the thumbs up button for them too. That would help the entire community out as well, and give the heart icon to Sam on Instagram. Yeah, Thomas Metal 75. I do the Massachusetts beer reviews, mostly beers and whiskeys. If I start branching out, like with a tequila at some point in my life, then there'll be a conglomeration of different things. I do want to get into some more tequilas in 2024. I think that would be cool. Yeah, so we do this program called the Wild Card Wednesday every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Boston, New York City time. And just bring a beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage. That's the only men's fee, and just don't be a fucking douche, I suppose. And we'll have a good old time, right, bro? All right. Everybody gets a prize of being welcome. You get a welcome, and you get a welcome, and you get a stream, and you get a link, and you get a link if you want one. And we'll check it out real quickly.
Can you explain what's going on here? I
was mucking around with it, dude, and that I don't know how to delete that. It was just like I was getting it ready to be able to start streaming.
Stay tuned to his channel.
Well, it's time to go streaming now after you're done here.
And I had a couple of shout out. Do the after shout out. What in the world here? I lost track of who to shout out. That's not a good idea. So I guess I gotta shout out in subsequent other people. Shit. All right, fine. That's good. Okay. Let's see here. Shout out Louis, Lui Fernandez. Again, I want to get into some more tequilas, and that is a good tequila resource on the YouTube. Louis, Lui Fernandez with an ES, Fernandez. And go check out who else can you check out? That's a good channel. Go check out. Oh my dear sweet Jesus, I was not prepared for this quite properly.
Okay, Legendary Eric,
go check out Exotic Bourbon Hunter. There you go. You want to watch a good YouTube channel of somebody of a gentleman going through some liquor stores and trying to find some really hard to find bourbons or interesting things on the shelf. Go check out Exotic Bourbon Hunter and Louis Fernandez for literally all things tequila related and tequila cocktails. Good stuff. I play in a band called Oxblood Forge. Where's the link? Or there you go. There's the little sticker there. We're on Bandcamp. Search Oxford Forge on Bandcamp.com. You can buy all of our merchandise, including CDs, cassettes, 10-inch vinyl we got now, and digital downloads of any of our music.
Yeah.
So go check that out. I would appreciate that. And that kind of coincides with the whole answer of what was my favorite and or most memorable beer of 2023. I will say the Bubble Gut Craft Beer has been
from Mr. Beer Man.
memorable beers I think I've probably drank in all of 2023.
Let's say Beer Man.
That beer that we did in collaboration with the Oxford Forge called the Death Rising New England style black IPA. That has to be. I could be a little biased, but I really think the beer itself came out so exceptionally well that for me was my favorite and most memorable beer and most memorable brewery of 2023 by a landslide. I must say that it was so fun in 2023 to have so many different beers. A lot of us were able to do that here.
Hell yeah.
Not some of your beers, Beer Man, to try them all. And I think for the most part, we're super impressed with what you're doing there. So I can't
thank you
enough, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in 2024 and beyond.
I'll be reviewing this.
There is that beer we're talking about.
There it is. Yeah,
I will be reviewing this. I will be reviewing this on the Beer Man show around probably 7:30,
right?
7:30, 8 o'clock, New Year's Eve. And obviously, yeah, I forgot to say that. And then we'll be doing the 10 o'clock New Year's Eve live stream on my channel, or after the Beer Man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this on the Beer Man channel.
By a landslide, was that like the most cool thing to check out and try? Because all the
Beer Man's doing, but yeah,
really, really well. Expectation. I put it together with Beer Man and our bass player Greg Delaria from Oxford Forge.
That's a cool. That's a cool art.
It came out exactly in style and flavor profile. Your efficiency was so well. We got an extra like.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what, Eric? I like the can art though from your.
That's our rhythm guitar player Steve Nelson. Everybody.
That's fucking badass.
That was very
yeah. I'm sorry.
That worked out pretty well.
Your efficiency was immaculate.
Yeah. So I thank everybody for watching this illustrious YouTube show this evening. As I like to say in my channel, until next time, keep tasting them great beers. I do have a heavy metal video to end out our program, and it will show you how to do one of the most memorable mosh pit moves of our generation. But before that happens, before we get to the moshing video for a minute of time, Alex does want to sign us off and say something.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's Alex, the Beer Master. We will see you all on the next live. No, wait, hold on. This is Alex, the Beer Master. We will see you all on the next live stream and next video. This is Alex, the Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.
And here's the most memorable style of mosh pits in our generation. Here we go.
And have a happy 2024.
Pick a side, motherfuckers! Back more! Come on! Go back more, motherfuckers! I want you to kill everyone over there! And I want you to kill everybody over there! And nobody goes until I say,